Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Jo, dann wollen wir mal, wa? Wir kommen zu Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oder wie wir ihn heute nennen, Mittelalter Simulator 2018. Oder eigentlich 2019, weil die ja immer ein Jahr voraus sind bei den Simulatoren, ne? Wie immer, ich muss eben Ton gucken und so. Ja, niemand, der mir das gerade sagen kann. Muss auch noch eben... Die Handy-App von Twitch ist echt nicht besonders gut, wenn man seinen Stream verwalten will, ehrlich gesagt. Moment. So, einmal, ich muss hier eben was einstellen. Das hier. Kriege ich Ärger. So. Jetzt können wir. Ich habe ein bisschen anprobiert. Einfach wegen Performance. Das Spiel hat nicht die beste Performance, aber schon mal im Voraus. Also. FPS kann ein bisschen meh sein. Noch einmal kurz.
Qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat.
Okay, ich habe die Stimmen ein bisschen lauter gestellt, damit wir, naja, was hören. Oder ihr, eher gesagt. Ich höre genug. Und dann legen wir mal los, wa? Mit Kingdom Come Deliverance. New Game. Oh, eins können wir überschreiben, Jung. Danke für ein Follow, John Joes. Na gut, das sagt mir nicht viel. Machen wir normal. Ich kenne das Spiel nicht, um Hardcore zu machen. Das ist genau das, was wir gerade in dem Vorspann gesehen haben hier. schön sieht's ja aus, ne? Das war ein bisschen laut.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Da sind wir.
Henry,
Ja,
get up now.
ich will
There's
aber noch
work
nicht.
to be done.
Nee,
Mother.
das ist nicht gerade das bequemste Bett.
Come get you up, you sluggerbed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him.
Er kann mal ruhig ein
Now
bisschen
get up
chillen.
quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
So, los geht's, wa? Jetzt hier fertig geladen hat.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Die ersten beiden Wahlen, sag ich mal, select your character's default characteristics, ja, also die standardmäßigen Charakterzüge auswählen. Aber wir können jederzeit logischerweise wie die RPG uns halt in eine andere Richtung entwickeln. Ich denke, ich werde ich gehe gerne immer so ein bisschen in die, ich sag mal, böswillige Richtung. Brute Force. In der Regel nehme ich immer Speech, also Charisma in der Art, in der Richtung. Aber ich glaube, ich gehe diesmal einfach mal richtig harter Kerl drauf los. Wobei, also ich denke, Chatting in the Tavern, Understanding, Dancing auf jeden Fall nicht. Ja,
I was
das.
sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Ja, na und? Dann war ich halt. Mit diesem Typen da zusammen.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
Ja, genau.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong, I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Naja, die sagen das immer. Und wenn es dann soweit ist, dann helfen die dir. Ja, war von oben nach unten.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
Oh. Well.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now.
Na und?
Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Das ist typisch. Das ist so. Typisch Eltern. Wie sieht's denn aus mit Frühstücken?
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Ja, sehr nett. Also, das ist ein bisschen obsolet. Er ist natürlich sauer auf uns, aber.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy.
Oh.
Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
Typisch
No.
Vater.
Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Ah, okay. Dann helfen wir halt den Vatern. Brauchst du noch irgendwas,
Do you
Mutti?
need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Na gut. Aber erstmal frühstücken. Das ist das Wichtigste. Brot. Brot. Nein, ich will nicht sitzen. Egal, nehmen wir halt so. Was? Wir können uns keinen Apfel nehmen, weil während wir sitzen. Ist ja sehr. Fängt ja schon gut an hier. Mit dem Realismus. Apfel. Na? Apfel. Apfel. Was haben wir hier? Suppe? Meh. Ich bin kein Suppenfan, aber was soll's. Wir nehmen, was wir kriegen können. Brot und Apfel. War alles für mich, oder? So. Dann haben wir hier noch was auf dem Feuer. Noch mehr Suppe. Ja, okay. Wie viel haben wir denn? Oh, Käse. Käse ist cool. Ich liebe Käse. Liebe Milch, liebe Käse. Quest. Nails for. Okay. Das ist ein Quest-Item. Mal. Item Info. Quest Nails for Theresa. Take. Bandage können wir immer gebrauchen. 3 Stück sogar. Save as Schnaps. Drinking it is an experience that can't be forgotten. Oh. Noch ein paar Schnaps vergisst jeder. Marigold. Within a minute you will add 30 health and dispel hangover effects. Das ist ganz praktisch. Dann können wir erst einen Schnaps trinken und dann das. Und dann noch mehr Schnaps. So. Was haben wir hier noch? Also ich entschuldige mich schon mal im Voraus für die FPS. Das ist halt einfach wirklich das Spiel. Das ist halt nicht besonders. Ne. Noch mehr Äpfel. 15 Äpfel. Oh. Haben wir hier. Ist abgeschlossen. Kann ich auch nicht aufmachen. Was haben wir noch? Äpfel. Noch mehr. Ich glaube, wir haben genug Äpfel erstmal. Na, egal. Kannst nie genug Äpfel haben. Wenn Mutti sich beschwert. Wieso sollte sie sich beschweren? Wir essen Äpfel. Jede Mutter will doch, dass wir Äpfel essen. Alle Eltern wollen das. Gesund leben. Hm? Das ist immer noch besser. Käse. Noch mehr Brot. Typisches MMO sage ich schon. RPG-Verhalten. Erstmal alles looten. Gib mir alles. Was haben wir hier? Zwiebeln. Falls wir... Ne, das war ja Garlic, ne? Das war ja Knoblauch für Vampire. Das alles. Das ist leer. Haben wir hier noch irgendwas? Uch. Ja, das kannst du behalten. Karotten. Meinetwegen. Auch leer, okay. Ich glaube, wir haben alles. Mal hier gucken. Mutti, irgendwer hat die Kammer leer geräumt. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie das sein kann. Mutti.
How are you, Henry?
Bin immer noch hungrig. Nein, bin ich nicht.
Good luck then.
Tschüss, tschüss. Oh, was haben wir hier? Noch mehr Suppe? Wir sind, glaube ich, erstmal voll, ne? Wie check ich denn? Player. Ich würde gerne wissen, wie viel hungrig ich bin. Warte mal, wir haben doch hier Nourishment. 63. Gehen wir davon aus, dass 100 voll ist. Also eine Suppe können wir noch haben. 88, siehst du, ist doch schon viel besser. Ein bisschen Holz hacken für... Das ist gar kein... Okay, gar nichts zum Hacken da. Hier oben. Das ist ja schon ganz schön hier, ne? Hier würde ich auch gern leben. Ist hier drin noch mehr? Nö. Hier schön, ne? Oh, was hier... Das ist doch... Ist das Hopfen? Zum Bierbrauen? Das ist aus wie Hopfen. Ich glaube, das ist Hopfen. Schmetterlinge. Na, können wir Schmetterlinge sammeln wie in Skyrim? No. Dann gehen wir mal zu Fuddy, wa? Oh, was hier? Hier ist noch was. Sage. Ich weiß nicht, wieso ich Blumen sammle, aber ich kann's, also mache ich's. Ich habe auch noch was irgendwo hier mal den richtigen Pixel finden. So. Wäsche. Na, reden wir mal mit Fadiva. Warte, was ist hier drüben? Holz. Ja, okay, wir reden ja schon mit ihm. Hallo, Fadi.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Vielleicht wollte ich dich ja nicht hören. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. Also verschiedene Arten von Rede. Charakter. wie auch immer, Charakterzüge, wie man halt mit ihm spricht. Das ist quasi ganz normal Speech. Dann ist er Social Status quasi, ne? Wenn du schöne Kleidung hast und gut aussiehst, hast du halt höheren Social Status. Steht ja noch, together reputation can make a big difference to how people respond to you. Ja. Also schöne Kleidung, gepflegtes Aussehen und halt generell der Ruf. Ja, das sind halt die Arten, wenn du halt mit deinem Ruf protzen willst. Denn unsere Lieblingsauswahl hier, wenn man halt gefährlich aussieht. Hier, fette Rüstung und Blut verschmiert, alles, Leute Angst einjagen. Und wenn alles fehlschlägt, dann stecken wir denen einfach ein bisschen Geld zu. Das wäre dann die 4. Option hier. Ja, und Nummer 5 ist halt spezielle Fähigkeiten. Wenn man zum Beispiel gut in irgendeinem bestimmten Skill ist und dann bei manchen Personen kann man das dann benutzen im Dialog. Ne. Aber hier steht ganz unten, dass es nicht unbedingt immer darauf ankommt, den höchsten oder die beste Option auszuwählen vom Wert aus. Also wenn ich jetzt 5 in, ganz als Beispiel, Schneidern bin und ich rede mit einem Schneider, natürlich gut, wenn ich die Schneider-Option wähle, aber wenn ich, je nachdem, wie man spricht, einen Banditen zum Beispiel, da geht man nicht hin und sagt, hier nimmt sein Social Status und seinen Ruf als Auswahl, sondern dann nimmt man halt die Schwerter da hier und jagt ihn Angst ein. Ne? Wie auch immer, ich rede hier wieder zu viel. But different approaches work on different people. Genau, you want to intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you want to impress the nobility easily. Achso, also andersrum. Ja, okay. Ja, genau. Das habe ich ja gerade erzählt. Kannst du eigentlich mal vorlesen? Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr das versteht. You can see the values of various ability in your game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterparts' abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well or if you're skilled at reading people. Okay, also wir können sehen, was für Werte die anderen haben, wenn wir die Person gut kennen oder wenn wir dementsprechend halt den Skill haben. Ja, genau. Und es geht halt nicht nur um die Stats selbst, um die Werte selbst, sondern halt auch um den Ruf. Wie man aussieht halt, ob man dreckig ist, ob man voll mit Blut ist. Und so weiter und so fort. The fuck? If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easier to persuade. Or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Okay. So, genau. Da haben wir Nummer 1 unser gesamter Speech, wie sagt man das denn? Sprechskill. Nummer 2 unser Charisma-Skill. Und Nummer 3 die Schwerter. Unser Stärke-Skill. Das werden wir schon irgendwie failen. Können jetzt hier natürlich der super Rebell sein und sagen, wir lassen uns ja nicht rumscheuchen von dir, Fadi. Können seinen Ruf benutzen, unser Charisma und ihn schmeicheln und sagen, oh, ich wollte doch nur ein bisschen herumgucken. Oder einfach nur sagen, ich hatte was zu tun. Und da unten sehen wir halt dann, ja, momentan ziemlich hohen Charisma-Wert. Wenn ich das richtig verstehe. Entschuldigung. Aber ich denke, wir kennen das alle. Fadi wird man nie anranzen von der Seite. Sowas tut man einfach nicht, weil man ganz genau weiß, dass es doppelt hinausschallt wieder. Zurückschallt. Also sagen wir mal ein bisschen schmeichelhaft hier.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home.
Na klar.
I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Genau, Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Also, logischerweise gehen wir dann als letztes in die Taverne, um das Ale zu holen. Crossguard ist ja gleich hier oben. Quest log. You can find all information about the quest in the log, and for clarity they're also indicated on the map, as well as in compass. Bla bla bla, genau. Quest log. Kennen wir. Jeder, der ein MMO gespielt hat, kennt. Wie sag ich mir MMO? RPG, RPG, wie auch immer. Gespielt hat, kennt einen Questlog. Ja, Beschreibung. Das ist für mehr immersive. Oder du machst einfach hier checklist-mäßig alles. Oh ja, wir können auch ein bisschen Schwertkampf trainieren. Hier oben haben wir schon mal Crossguard. Hello.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved
Pommel.
in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Oh yeah.
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Crossguard und Pommel, nicht Grip. Und Grip ist das, wo du festhältst. Pommel ist das Ding unten. Unter der Hand. Right? So, was haben wir denn noch? Wir können erstmal trainieren. Buy a bag from Kunesh. Collect the debt from Kunesh. What the fuck, man. Kohle können wir erst holen, wenn wir das Geld haben. Also müssen wir erst mit Kunesh. Aber wir können auch erstmal dann den Unterricht nehmen. Im Schwertkampf.
How goes trade?
Well, well. And now I see you, I hope it will go even better.
Ja, das da.
Here to buy.
Kommen gleich wieder. Irgendwann. So. Hier haben wir den.
Hey, Pip! Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Hail to the hero. So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfaring?
Nope.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh ja.
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Klar, lass uns loslegen.
Yes?
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Jo, dann mal hinterher, wa? Können wir irgendwie... Ich würde gerne gehen. Können nur joggen. Springen. Ich wüsste jetzt nicht, wie wir nur gehen. Warte mal. Moment. Controls. Jump, Sprint, Toggle, Crouch, Toggle, Run. Caps. Caps Lock. Oh, geht doch. Hatten wir doch. Hatte ich eigentlich probiert, aber na egal. Combat Arena.
So, can we get started?
Jo, lass loslegen.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Okay.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Na?
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Never, okay.
Good.
Okay, ich muss dann natürlich auch treffen.
Not bad. Again. Fine. Fine. Good. Once again. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Now you're getting it. Fine. Fine. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Very good. Nice. Not bad.
No.
Again.
Easy. Das war
Alright.
schon.
That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Okay. Aber das war, ich meine, wir haben nicht mal gelernt, wie man blockt oder so. Blocking und Parry und all so ein Kram. Na. Folgen mal. Geht er eh jetzt zur Taverne, glaube ich, ne? Oder wir müssen erstmal das Geld holen von Kunesh. Ich will trotzdem mal wissen, wo er hingeht, genau.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Gut. Kennen wir uns? Habt ihr noch nie gesehen? Groß. Oh, hier ist die Taverne. Oh, siehst du.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult?
Deutsch.
I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
And so
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's
Henry
going on here?
of Rosenberg.
Deutsch is
Even
spouting
the
shit.
Austrian dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Ich meine, ehrlich gesagt, vom Intro her bin ich nicht unbedingt ein Fan von diesem Wenceslas. Grundzwang. Du, mach jetzt mal nicht. Ich meine. Ja, nein, ich hasse Entscheidungen. Fein.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Ja, genau. FPS. 48. Geht so, ne? Nu? Achso. Ja, genau.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Ja, definitiv. Dumm und dümmer, Alter. Ist ja echt schon ein bisschen merkwürdig, dass sie den Deutschen einfach nur Deutsch nennen. Das ist sehr einfallsreich. Ja. Deutsches
What do you want, lad?
Ja, vielleicht solltest du mal nach deinem Mann gucken. Der
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense.
Genau.
I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Der Ton scheint ein bisschen nicht perfekt mit den Lippen zu synchronisieren. Ich weiß nicht, ob das wegen dem Stream ist oder ob das allgemein ein Problem ist. Reputation lost. Oh no. Müssen wir auch noch anfangen?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Ah, siehst du. Okay. Jab. And blow to the face. Kick. Switch to next opponent. Tap. Unlock. Ah, siehst du. Q ist Block. Raise and hold hands. Das ist wichtig. Opponent. This indicator shows through roughly how much health your opponent has left. Ah. The more wounded he is, the slower your attack and react when he... Okay. Also das Lilane ist Leben vom Gegner. Und umso weniger hat, umso langsamer wird er. Und am Ende läuft er meistens weg. Flee or surrender. Aufgeben oder flüchten. Your wounds. Okay. Das zeigt an, wo wir verwundet sind. Stamina ist klar. Health ist klar. Bleeding. Ah, okay. Also umso weniger Leben wir haben, umso weniger Stamina können wir haben. Okay. Tap. Au, au, au. So das. Einfach schön ins Gesicht hier. Komm her. Au. Komm her. Was? Aufgeben? Vergiss es. Hm? Okay, gibt auf. Was haben wir hier?
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole's on his way!
Damn! Let's go! Run, you cowards! And we better fucking run too. Right. Run, you cowards!
Ich lauf nicht weg. Komm her.
Christ! Bring it out!
Au. Au, 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 au. Au.
Hey! You! Don't move a muscle! Hey! You! Halt!
Er lässt mich ja nicht in Ruhe. Ich renn lieber doch weg. Au, au. Au. Weg. Au. Okay, vielleicht hätte ich ihn. Ah, Hilfe. Oh shit.
Maybe next time you'll think twice about breaking the law.
Oh fuck. Aber er hat mich doch gehauen. Ich wollte weglaufen. Am Ende zumindest. Und nun? Holt uns Steady ab irgendwann. Oha. Das kann nichts Gutes bedeuten.
Hey! I'm over here! What the hell's going on? Let me out! For the love of God, let me out! Let me out!
Oh. Game, the fuck? You've died in jail. Okay. Okay. Das ist ja interessant. Warte mal, 21. Okay, jetzt der letzte Safe Game. Ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass es ein Game Over gibt. Nur weil wir gefangen wurden. Achso, okay, jetzt sind wir hier schon wieder. Okay. Die rennt weg. Das können wir schon. Skip Part. Ja, das können wir auch schon. Diesmal laufen wir halt weg. Ist ja okay. Au. 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 Okay, merkwürdiger Lag. Zwei gegen einen ist auch so fair. Komm her. Au. Au. Okay, diesmal läuft das nicht so gut.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Der was?
Run, you cowards!
Okay, okay. Rennen wir halt diesmal.
God be with you, Henry.
Oh. Hoffe nicht. Mittelalter als Kuh. Oh, wir müssen eh zu Kunesh. Praktisch. Kann ich mal was essen? Stellt das Leben wieder her? 2. Wow. Aber wir haben mal irgendwie... Ach, die haben auch Haltbarkeit. Vielleicht hätten wir die nicht alle looten sollen. Food. Eat. 2. Wo ist denn das Leben? Das scheint nicht zu steigen. Okay. Brot ist nutzlos. Wohl, nee, es bringt recht viel Nourishment. Was? Käse minus 3 Energy? The fuck? Das Beste sind echt Äpfel, wa? Ich will keinen Schnaps trinken oder so. Da esse ich lieber 100 Äpfel hier. So, Jungs. Wenn wir bei Kunesh sind, könnt ihr mir ja eigentlich auch mal helfen. Gegen den. Wohl kriege ich wahrscheinlich auch alleine hin. Nee. Mann, seid ihr langsam. Stau.
Look out.
45 FPS. Wow.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your Come on up and buy.
Boah.
Green cabbage! Get it before it goes brown.
Oh, Entschuldigung. Mann, sind die laut. Muss aber sagen, ich habe vergessen, was ich sagen wollte. So, ja, das Spiel ist gerade mal auf hohen Einstellungen. Und das läuft so schlecht. Ich glaube, es gibt auch eine Mod dafür, um das zu verbessern, muss ich mal gucken. Ich habe ein paar Mods installiert, aber nicht. Also ich glaube 3. Das ist nur Interface. Also hier einmal ein bisschen dunkleres Interface, das nicht so auffällt und hier halt, dass er halt vorstellt, was das ist. Quasi Sortierungsmod hier. Ne?
Welcome, Henry.
Ja. Das ist Kunesh Hause. Wir müssen mit Kunesh reden, aber ich rede erst mal mit euch.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
Ja.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Deutsches. So, Herr Kunesh. Bräuchte da mal ein bisschen Geld. Hello, Herr Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Geld.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Zumindest muss er auch nur für den Hammer und so zahlen.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Jesus, Bro, chill. Wir schicken nicht seinem Vater hin, das ist ja peinlich. Debts must be paid. Nee. Wir wollten ja ein bisschen radikal spielen, also hier, komm her.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore.
Oh, okay.
How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Sure.
Ah! Au, 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 au. Chill, Bro, chill. Okay, daneben.
Dopperdele.
Was? Verstehe nix. Au. Oh, oh, come on, Bro. Nicht das Knie. Haben wir bisher noch kein einziges Mal getroffen.
Here.
I'll slay.
Au, au, au. Chill, Bro. Ich bin nur ein Hammer. Du wolltest das übrigens. Oh, siehst du, geht auch. Henry. Die Reaktionszeit manchmal ist echt Was hier? Ist das Zeitlupe? Dann sind wir jetzt hier Matrix. Ja, komm her. Ja? Au, au, au. Nicht das Knie. Au.
I'll wipe my...
Au.
Yeah!
Och, come on. Hör auf mit deinem dummen Knie. Auf mit der Zeitlupe hier. Was ist das mit der Zeitlupe hier? Halb. Oh, fast halb. Nee, ich hab dich getroffen. Oh, was? Toll.
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Au. Ja. Ich hab's ja versucht mit Gewalt, aber können wir das irgendwie klauen oder so? Muss doch irgendwo, hier ist doch die Axt. Okay. Siehst du?
Oh.
Oh. Die Axt ist auf einmal verschwunden, du. Keine Ahnung, was da passiert ist. Oh, das ist eine gute Idee. Ich kann auch wieder 20 Äpfel essen hier. Eat. Okay, wir sind schon ziemlich voll. Oh, siehst du. Toll. Jetzt sind wir auch noch überfressen hier. Fehlt noch der Hammer, ne? Herr Kunesch. Wo ist denn Ihr Hammer?
What was that?
Nichts.
Welcome, Henry.
Okay. Also ich red's auch schon. Ich lese immer die kleinen Tutorials oben in der Ecke, aber braucht ihr nicht vorlesen, das könnt ihr ja selbst, ne? Also lesen. Sag mal, sind die Jungs noch hier? Könnt ihr mir nicht helfen?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Ja, siehst du?
We've sorted out Deutsch. Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Another beating? Count me in.
Kunesh owes money to my father, but he won't pay. I'll have to shake it out of him.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
4 gegen 1. Er verdient ja nicht eigentlich. Nicht besser. Hey, Kunesh.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole? Just try it, you old drunk. Fuck!
Nicht immer mich. Ich bin da noch. Okay, es ging schnell.
Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Hey. Wo ist denn die Axt, Wo ist die Axt? Kommen wir jetzt hier rein? Jo. Siehst du, da ist der Hammer. Da sind die Nägel. Was haben wir hier? irgendwas anderes. Suppe. Aber wir sind eh schon voll. Jetzt sind wir noch voller. Voller? War es das schon hier? Das ist echt nichts. So, alles was du hast, ist eine Axt, ein Hammer und ein Nägel.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Ja. Red du mal. So, jetzt müssen wir die Kohle.
See, that's a nuisance. Can you think of anything I can
Strong linen.
Das müssen können wir. Du, die reden zu doll hier. Die reden zu viel. Wo ist denn der Matthias? Ach so, das ist doch unser Kumpel. Wo ist denn der da oben? Für Kohle. Können wir ihm den Hammer und so gleich geben oder müssen wir den erst woanders verkaufen? Hallo, ich brauche Kohle. Wie viel Kohle brauchen wir? 10 Kohle.
God be with you.
Ja, let's talk trade. Sell. Kann ich Quest Items Other? Ja, okay. Die Nägel, die Axt. Basket. Wie viel gibst du uns denn dafür? 5,2 Gold. 5,2 Gold. Können wir das ein bisschen höher treiben, Sir?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Okay, jetzt können wir hier... Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy or cheap or sell dear. The trader will then respond to your offer. If you answer a refusal, he or she will make a counter offer and wait for your response. If the seller can't be moved in one direction or the other, it means either you or the trader does not have enough money. Dragging out their haggling with one offer after another will gradually trade. Okay. Also zu oft. Da wollen sie irgendwann nicht mehr. Okay. Wir verlieren Ruf. Okay. Wie hoch können wir denn? Wir suchen mal 6.
What do you say to this?
That's better. Drop in a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
5,5. Wie wär's mit 5,8?
Tough luck.
The fuck? Okay, das wird so machen. Jetzt kriegen wir nur noch 4,8 dafür.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Okay. Wer ist mit... Jetzt ist auf der anderen Seite. 5,5. Hast du doch für einen Volt.
Since it's you.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
5,1. 5,2 dann halt. Da haben wir dann...
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Okay, also hat es nicht gebracht. Wir haben einen Speechpunkt bekommen, ne? Also. So, jetzt müssen wir noch Kohle kaufen. Bei Charcoal 10 Stück. Kostet 5. Wie Ich hätte gucken sollen, ob irgendein anderer Händler mir mehr bietet, ehrlich gesagt.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Wie wär's mit 4?
Satisfied?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
4,8. Ja, ich würde gern 4,7, aber dann, wenn er das Nein sagt, dann haben wir schon wieder...
Aye, that would do it.
Okay. Nice. Zumindest ein bisschen gespart. So. Dann müssen wir noch das Ale holen. Erstmal gehen wir zur Mutti und lassen uns heilen. Wir reden noch nicht mit dem Vater. Weil wir das Bier noch nicht haben. Oh. Mami, die haben mich geärgert. Da hat mich gehauen. So.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Habe ich nicht gesagt. Vorhin sagte sie noch, sie wird uns nicht helfen, wenn wir... Ne. Und jetzt hilft sie uns doch. Ich hole nur noch eben dein Ale. Beziehungsweise... Ich rede nochmal mit so ein paar anderen Leuten hier. Vielleicht haben die ja noch was zu sagen. Hallo, junge Lady.
God save Henry.
Oh, so jung bist du gar nicht. Können wir da den Kopf durchstecken? Nö. So. Du bist du. Gambler. Oh, sollen wir ein bisschen gamblen? Sollen wir ein bisschen Glücksspiel betreiben hier? Ich weiß nicht. Können wir speichern?
God be with you.
Hallo. Play dice.
I've
Okay.
got a bit of coin today. What better way to use it than a game of dice?
Wie viel Geld haben wir denn? 0,5. Don't have enough money. Lieber nicht. Ich muss... Okay, wir können... Wir haben echt kaum Geld. Wow, 33 FPS. Sehr nett. Okay, Alkohol wirkt. Wir können ein paar... Wir haben ja genug Essen. Wir können ein paar Sachen verkaufen, bevor sie schlecht werden.
Get it before it goes brown.
Warte mal, was haben wir denn hier für Händler?
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
Sieht aus wie... Du kaufst doch sicher Essen. Ne? Du willst die ganze Zeit Kohl verkaufen,
God be
ja?
with you. Do you need anything?
Geld. Mal gucken, was haben wir denn? Wo steht denn die Anzahl? Steht nicht nirgendwo, wie viel wir davon haben. Oder auch vielleicht... Hier, siehst du, da. 39 Äpfel. Wie wär's denn, wenn du mir... Wie viel Geld hast du eigentlich? 40, holy shit. Wie viel... Hier, nimm mal meine Äpfel. Gar nicht mal so schlecht. Da Käse ist viel wert. Oh, reich. Wir sind reich. Wenn wir das noch ein bisschen nach oben treiben können. Hier nimm mal ein Brot. 10 Gold. Oh. Können ein paar Äpfel behalten. So 5. Jetzt können wir jetzt hier ein bisschen
Let's talk about the price.
verhandeln können.
Naturally.
Naturally, of course. Okay, 10. Wie wär's mit 11? 11.5.
What about this?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
Was will sie denn, ne? 10, 5. Sie ist schon ziemlich genervt. Ich will das nicht verhauen, wir nehmen 10, 5.
Well, that's a decent price.
So, da haben wir doch jetzt. Wir haben jetzt Geld. Wo steht das denn da? 11. Oh, wir sind reich. Jetzt können wir ein bisschen hier.
You up for a throw or two?
Ne, wir machen mal 5. Okay.
St. George, guide my hand.
If you want to try a hand at gambling, it's possible to play the dice game of Frank Farkle in every respectable tavern. The goal of the two players is to be first to reach a certain number of points. 6 dice is thrown and the players alternate turns. Points are gained for every 1 of 5 thrown and for 3 or more of any kind. What? For 3 or more of a kind of any other number. Scoring is as follows. 1 ist 100 Punkte wert. 5 ist 50 Punkte wert. 3 of a kind is worth 100 points multiplied by the given number, except... okay. 3 mal 1 ist 1000 Punkte wert. Und alles andere ist halt 100 Punkte. Und dann mal... Je nachdem, was für ein Würfel das ist. Also bei 4 ist jetzt 400 Punkte. 4 or more of a kind is worth double the points of 3 of a kind. Okay, also 4 ist doppelte. 5 ist dreifache. Dann haben wir die große Straße, kleine Straße. Und die andere kleine Straße, die mit 2 anfängt. Okay, also ist ein bisschen wie... Ich habe vergessen, wie das Spiel heißt. Mit dem Zettel, wo man Sachen ausfüllt. So. Was haben wir denn? 1 ist viel wert. Bold Die. Score.
Instruments and tools. Everything for work and home.
Henry, glad you came.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need. Implements, instruments and tools. Everything.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Naja. Oh, passt. Toll. Wir müssen also mindestens 3 gleiche haben, oder? Wie sieht's aus?
This'll be the one.
Okay. Vielleicht hätten wir ein bisschen weniger. The fuck? Was macht der hier? Oh, eine Straße? Oder was hat er da? Okay, wer zuerst 4000 erreicht, gewinnt. Der Typ ist gut. Der zieht mich voll ab hier. Come on, Bro. Lass mich auch mal. Okay, was haben wir hier? Oh, nice. Guck mal hier.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
Und 2 Einser.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Warte mal. 2, 3, 4, 6. Können wir nicht aufheben. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Guck mal, es sind noch 2 Einser mehr.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
God save you, Henry.
You'll need a rake.
Asparagus for taste and fruit.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
Ich werde, der gewinnt jetzt.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods and torches for the night.
Damn, der hat aber auch ein Glück.
Damn.
Oh, nice. So viel dazu. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see. Lace, linen and silk.
Sollen wir jetzt nochmal würfeln oder?
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Linen fabric,
4.
diamond braid, something for everyone.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Goods, handy implements and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you proud.
Fabric, thread, buttons, lace.
Nice, gleich auf.
People, come.
That's it. This'll be the one.
Noch eine 1.
We'll see. Now you.
Okay, was haben wir hier? 2 mal 6. 2 mal 1. 2 mal 6 bringt, was bringt das? Nix.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional. How are you, Henry? Rooms for your house. Rakes and hoes.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Come on up and see.
Sollen wir nochmal würfeln jetzt oder so? Passen. Wir werden wieder gleich aufnehmen, aber wir müssen noch mal.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Oh, siehst du, das noch eine 1. Ich glaube, das jetzt passen wir. Wir schon mal 100 voraus. Mal schauen, wie lange.
We'll see. This'll be the one.
Thread, long and
That's
strong
it.
to sew up anything you need. What else do you need? Come on
I
up.
don't believe it.
Wieder 2 Einsen hier.
Lace, linen and silk. Come right up and take some
2
home.
Fünfer ist ein 100er und genau das ist eine Einser.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Höhere Chance, was Gutes zu bekommen mit 3 Würfeln. Wo können wir alle nehmen? Yes. Dann können
Not
wir
afraid of anything, eh?
Ah, fuck. Du, chill.
Cursed luck.
Haha. Okay, jetzt müssen wir aber auch mal ein bisschen was hier. 2 Vierer bringt nichts, ne?
Come, people, come! Dark at home? A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow? Here's a hoe. Straw for the winter?
2,
Then you'll need a rake.
2, 4, 3.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Everything for the house.
Ich glaube, jetzt können wir nur noch die 5 nehmen, ne? Ja.
Get the best right here.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Wir müssen ja mal. Ich glaube, es wird ein Bast, ja. Fuck.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces.
Wir müssen weniger riskant spielen, ne? Oh shit. Bist du jetzt. Jetzt läuft er uns davon. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Fehlt eine 3. Komm on. Ich glaube 6 bringt uns nichts. Ne? Weil die 1. Ja, sieht nicht gut aus.
Oh, it's not so bad after all.
Er muss nur noch 800. Er braucht nur noch 800 Punkte. Wir hätten schon locker gewinnen können, glaube ich. Oder wären zumindest nah dran.
This'll be the one.
Come on, bust, bust, bust.
God's holy
Nice.
hat.
Okay.
If it
Jetzt.
keeps going this way,
Toll.
I'll never get a decent game out of it.
Naja.
We'll see.
Verlier. Ach, der hat noch eine 1. Come on, bust. Oh, fuck.
No point in pushing it.
Ja, hätte ich vielleicht auch mal mich dran halten sollen. Ah, fuck.
Hardly worth talking about.
Ja, ich glaube, wir gewinnen das nicht mehr. Ja, das ist ja jetzt schon wieder 2 Einsen. Und nur einer, aber. Ich denke mal, die versuchen immer eine Strafe zu bekommen hier. Oh, Bro. Wir brauchen nur noch 150 jetzt noch dazu. Ah, okay, verloren.
I hear you like a game of dice.
Nein, danke. Wir haben gerade 5 Groschen verloren.
Straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Na, ich brauche keine. Wo ist denn die Taverne? War das die Taverne hier?
Vegetables, fruits, apples.
Ja. Wer ist eigentlich Theresa? Wir haben die Nägel für sie. Warte mal, wo ist Deutsche? Und das Mädel heißt da Bianca hier in der Bar. Wo ist Theresa? Oh, ist immer noch dreckig. Mhm. Hallo. Die redet nicht mehr mit uns. Gucken, was wir noch haben. Theresa. Maruna.
All right, sir.
Villager. Gambler. Ich suche nach einer Therese. Oh, ist das eine Therese? Trader. Okay. Was verkaufst du denn?
Good health to you.
Na, ich hätte lieber Geld.
God be with you.
Ah. Oh. Teuer. Fackel. Food. Quest Items. No. Können wir irgendwo raus hier? Wer bist du? Adam. Kenn ich dich? Ach so, stimmt von. Toll, jetzt arbeiten die hier nebeneinander.
God save you, Henry.
Fritz. Achso, ist das mein Kumpel hier? Ich sehe dein Gesicht gar nicht. Nee, er sieht aus wie der Typ von vorhin, den wir verhauen haben. So, ich...
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
Haben wir eine Karte? Ja, haben wir. Was ist das denn? Skullets. Combat Arena. Charcoal Burner. Trader. Grocer. Okay. Hier draußen sind auch noch Häuser. Da geht's raus. Hier ist ein Ausgang. Mal gucken. Ich würde halt gern... Vielleicht ist die Theresa ja draußen, weißt du? Und dann haben wir sie ja jetzt nicht gefunden. Ah, die Tür ist dicht hier. Jupp, jupp, jupp. Ist das da eigentlich denn? Ja, okay. Wieso haben wir die Nägel von der Theresa bei uns in der... Ist doch Theresa, oder? Nailed for Reaver. Gibt es da vielleicht irgendeine Info? Nö. Na dann holen wir halt das Bier, glaube ich. Bist du Theresa? Nö. Warum stehst du auf der Bank? Egal. Wo war die Taverne nochmal? Die sind so laut. Shut up, man. Hier war die Taverne. Einmal ein Ale. Hallo. Oh, hier. Hey, Bianca.
Greetings, Henry.
Tobias Pfeiffer. Ach, das... Wer bist du?
Coming.
Ah, du bist das. Bianca, ich bräuchte mal ein kaltes
Say, my
Bier.
lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Ale eigentlich, aber...
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir, I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Your worship?
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer, but when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
Ich weiß nicht. Vielleicht habe ich irgendwas verpasst, aber so wie ich das sehe, ist der König Wenceslas nicht besonders nützlich.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
How are you, Henry?
Oh, was kostet der?
Here you are.
Danke.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
What?
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Dude, ey. Hör auf zu flirten. Savior Schnaps, um zu speichern. Oder wir nehmen einfach Escape und speichern. Das ist wahrscheinlich nur für Hard Mode, wa? Was wolltest du denn von mir? Nichts. Anscheinend war das, falls wir das andere noch nicht getan hätten, tun können, machen und so. Ne.
Fabrics, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
No. Was there much in it? Half a dozen groschen and change. By Christ, that was worth bending down for, eh? Indeed. I couldn't believe it. But before I picked it up, I reckon someone must be playing a trick on me and they were hiding in the bushes just to have a laugh. But not a soul anywhere. That's a piece of good fortune then. We ought to celebrate, by all means. The best of it is, that pair of idiots, Brookup and Andra, were walking right ahead of me and they never even noticed the purse. And it was lying there right in the middle of the road. You're a lucky man. This time. But it all evens out in the end anyway. Aye, true enough. God's millstones will grind you down eventually.
Huh. Warst du nicht gerade noch drin? Dann hast oder war das? Ach, du bist der Helfer. Ah, dein Boss trinkt, während du arbeitest. Alles klar. Soll ich mein Geld zurückgewinnen? Na. Wir müssen auch schnell zurück, bevor das Bier kalt ist. Oder Ale. Sorry. Hallo Mutti. Ich hab hier alles, hab doch alles, ne? Jo.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
Uh-oh.
He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it.
Oha.
Good. Once more.
Ohne Handschuhe ist bestimmt
That's
heiß.
it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Was kind of Fall ist ein Messer?
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day
Oh.
to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Ich hab dich schon. Ich hab die schon. Ich warte mal, bis das hier updated.
God above, have you gone deaf?
Nein, ich hab die da schon.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Dude. Das ist ein Schwert, keine Baseballkeule.
You still have a lot to learn.
Ja.
Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oha. Ich glaube, da haben wir ein bisschen Besuch. Ja. Siegesmund, war. Aber ich habe meine Meinung geändert über den. Du, das ist nur ein Dorf.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Isaac. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Oha.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Das ist echt armselig.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Die Brücke hätten sie echt noch ein paar Sekunden unten lassen können. Ron, okay. Da. Wo ist die Musik? Es fehlt die Musik. Die actionreiche Musik. Ja, Stamina ist auch nicht gerade besonders.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Farell England Minul jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, te ribant!
Hey.
A picsába, mi ez?
Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Au. Jo. Pferd. Au. Vielleicht soll ich erst mich auf dem Pferd setzen und dann die. Warum geht das dumme Interface auch vom... Keine Zeit, die Pferde zu vergleichen. Okay. Also versuchen wir es nochmal. Irgendwie fehlt die Musik. Bisschen merkwürdig. Die Cutscene hat immer die Musik.
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Au. Einfach aufs Pferd. Was? Ja, ist doch WSD, Shift. Einfach rauf da.
Ja.
No. Folgen die uns? Warte mal. Run, okay. Game saved. Oh, Cutscene. Los, lauf. Oha. Zum Weg. Keine Ahnung, wo wir hin sollen, aber ich gehe einfach mal. Folge dem A. Was ist die grüne Anzeige? Ist das?
Hamburg is to the left along the stream.
Left. Okay. Ist grünes Pferd. Stamina, wa? Junge, spring auf. Sprinten. Komm mal näher. Ja, ich verstehe kein Wort. Spring auf! Ja, am besten nicht auf der Straße. Renn durch den Wald oder so. Lauf! Der macht das Richtige. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude, Mann. Nicht genau vors Pferd. Na, genieße die 40 FPS. Ah, Mann, dieses Spiel. Ich muss echt mal gucken, ob ich das irgendwie verbessern kann. Geschafft. Nice.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Heißen Wein, okay.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say?
Yeah.
Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ouch.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Okay. Ich versuche mal während den Cutscenes nichts zu sagen. Oder Dialog allgemein. Was sollen wir jetzt machen? J. Talk to Sir Robert. Okay.
I checked and it seems everything is in order.
All right. But buy a couple of kegs of wine when you've done your other chores. Make sure it's good. No slop.
You can count on me, sir.
Alright. So here.
Hey.
Hello. Sorry. Sir Robert.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Da sag ich nicht
I heard
nein.
about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he wasted talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
I know you came from Skalitz today. It must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
Was? Essen?
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear. Aren't you, young master?
Ja. Ich
Here
bin
you
echt
are,
hungrig.
Eat your fill. And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Wieso verliere ich immer meinen Ruf? Ja, ich habe Hunger. Ich habe schon verstanden. Oh, was ist das? Schon wieder Suppe? Mash. Oh, hier, das... Ente. Oh, ich liebe Ente. Dude, es gibt nichts Besseres als Bratnudeln und eine schöne Ente. Brot. Ich nehme einfach mal, ne? So alles. Gehen wir davon aus, dass das für mich ist. Auch wenn es ein bisschen übertrieben wäre. Käse, Äpfel. Ach, doch, die können wir verkaufen. Die haben ja echt viel Geld gebracht. Chemie-Äpfel. Der Käse. Oh, no, das ist Clown.
You're that lad from Skalitz.
Ja.
What in heaven's name happened there?
Nichts Schönes, du. So, erstmal was essen. Der ist ja schon am Hecheln. 26 Nourishment. Oh, wir sind bei 0. 9. 8. Oh, ist das wieder... Eat. Oh, yes. Oh, ich könnte jetzt echt gut eine Ente haben. Oh, schöne Bratnudeln mit Ente, das wäre es jetzt. Aber es ist, 11:15 nachts. Also wird das wohl nichts. Käse. will zwar nicht die ganze Ente essen, aber na egal. So, jetzt haben wir ein bisschen was grün. Oh. Müde? Okay. Ich will nochmal. Oh, wir können vom Pott essen. Wieso verlieren wir immer Ruf? Das habe ich jetzt schon wieder falsch gemacht. Ich check das nicht.
Greetings. What do you need?
Essen.
Where's that chamber for me to sleep?
Evans, are you still confused after what happened to you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you. If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
Extra?
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad. May the Lord watch over you.
Was extra? Milch, Brot, Pfannkuchen. Ich bin eigentlich kein Fan von Pfannkuchen, ehrlich gesagt. Oh, ein Brezel wäre jetzt auch nicht schlecht. Milch. Ich habe ja eh nicht so viel Gold. Du, 2 Groschen. 2,2 Groschen für ein Liter Milch. Wenn es überhaupt ein Liter ist. A jug filled to overflowing with fresh, full-fat cow's milk. Sehr lecker, aber war ja schon fast vor Müdigkeit. Na besser, dass wir mal hier zu Bett gehen, wa? Wir sind auch super überfressen wieder. 113. Oh ja, ist ja gut. Ich habe verstanden. Wir sind müde. Ich glaube hier. Oh, jetzt werde ich echt selbst müde. Oh, das ist also privater. Dann ist das unseres hier. Tür zu. Sleep is a solution. Mein Bett ist da, okay. Also, wenn wir müde sind, weniger Stamina. Ergibt Sinn. Und dann Schuhe ausziehen, hat er gesagt. Warte. Können wir eigentlich... Wer schläft schon in voller Kleidung? Ach ja. Gute Nacht. Was haben wir eigentlich jetzt? Es ist 19 Uhr. Okay, dann schlafen wir bis... Oh, schöne... Ich kann nicht mehr als 12 Stunden schlafen. Realistisch. Okay. 7 Uhr morgens ist aber auch ganz okay, denn wa? Anscheinend nicht.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Das ist merkwürdig. Falsch rum. Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
Da sag ich nicht nein, du.
My lady,
Ich bin ruhig.
thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Oh. Kamera.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I met my friends right next to the Skalitz Ale House. When we heard Deutsch praising Sigismund, our blood boiled. My mates decided to teach that fool to mind his tongue, so, thanks to us, Deutsch had to scrape horse shit off his newly whitewashed house.
How foul.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Tolle Kamerawinkel, echt.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Ich hab nur gepfiffen und die sind mir hinterhergerannt.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding, those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Oh.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Da ist das Schwert. Ich habe ehrlich gesagt, ich weiß nicht mal, wie ich das Schwert ziehe. Ich dachte, ich soll sie nur weglocken. Das siehst du, glaube ich, auch so an dem Questlog.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is that? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Du, Mann, ich kann keine Sekunde in Ruhe schlafen. Einer nach dem anderen. Erstmal muss ich mich anziehen hier. So. Ich habe das Schwert. Wie ziehe ich das Schwert? Das ist wichtig. Ich muss unbedingt wissen, wie ich das Schwert ziehe. Toggle, Combat, Primary Attack, Special Attack, Block, Draw, Melee Weapon. Aha, 1 und 2. Das ist gut zu wissen. Mach doch die Tür hinter dir zu. Hm? Ach doch. Bro, seriously. Erst rausgehen, dann Tür zu machen. So, wo ist denn... Ach, der Battlemans, ne? Hier hoch wahrscheinlich. Dann, okay, bitte. Ich höre gar keinen Donner. Oh, sorry. Marvin, er sagte doch Battlemans. Oder mal, ich sollte einfach dem A folgen. Oh, hier geht's hoch. Kann ich die Fackel nehmen? Ne. Oh, warte. Kann ich die doch nehmen? Ja. Ich bräuchte mal ein bisschen Licht hier.
I reckon not. There's too few of us. And anyway, we ain't prepared for a siege. And if he's really got such a big army, we might not even hold out against the first offensive.
Talmberg's a strong castle, though. It can handle a siege.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
Was ist los hier? It's a robot.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
God be with you.
Immer noch blutverschmiert.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend,
How on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now.
Oh, ich habe wieder einen Frosch im Hals.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Okay. Ich will gar nicht helfen, ich will schlafen. Aber egal. Kann ich irgendwie helfen.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Keep watch on the battlements. Könnte ich eine Fackel haben? Kann ich die nehmen hier? Ich meine, da kann man ja kaum rüber gucken. Oh Mann, nun. Kein Buchstaben hier, einfach nur patrouillieren. Hier. Oh nee, die. Lass die mal vor. Könnte ich auch so eine Fackel haben?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Wait until morning. Skip time. You have to wait for something. You can skip time. Press T and set how long you want to wait. Watch out though. Tiredness and hunger grow even during skip time. Okay. Erstmal raus aus dem Regen. Kann man sie in die Ecke stellen. Bis 2 Stunden. Hier zeigt das an, okay. So, und nun? Immer noch Regen. Wait until morning. Ich meine, es ist ja... Also die Sonne geht ja jetzt auf, ne? Ist ja nicht morgens. Das Wetter ist nice, ehrlich gesagt, der Regen. Oh.
Let's go! Let's
Nope.
go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Daily battlement. Quickly, we have visitors.
Was? Wohin? Oh, Regen ist weg.
Jesus. We're gonna hit them like scallops.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
Shit. That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army.
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Ja. Sieht schön aus, Mann. Die guten alten Zeiten, wo die Könige und Anführer noch selbst ihre Armeen
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
geführt haben.
Get on with you, Robart.
So. Und die sind mal schnell weg. Tja. Wie geht's denn hier wieder runter? Au. Sir Robert. Was da?
My respects to you.
Fangen wir mal mit der 2 an hier.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Ich meine, jemand wie er, der macht sowas nur aus strategischen Gründen, denke ich mal. Wa?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Ist immer noch ein strategischer Move, oder nicht?
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Ja. Ich muss anscheinend zurück nach Skalex mich um meine Eltern kümmern.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
I have to bury my parents. Ich meine, das ist wahr. Ich denke, es wäre nicht schlauer, ihn anzuschnauzen. You wear my shoes, you do the same. Auch wahr. Also 1 oder 3.
So, Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Ich habe kein Glück, ich verliere hier ständig Ruf. Ich kann auch einfach gehen, weißt du? Get a horse, get out of the castle. Hey, 33 FPS, wow.
Bones at the edge of Skalitz Woods.
Mary, Mother of God, preserve us.
Na. Irgendeine wichtige Person hier?
Good health to you.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Votava's your man. He's the local dealer, a skinny fellow. I saw him buy the granary. He'll buy anything that has any value, and he'd sell you his own granny. If he hadn't already sold her long since.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next. Take care now.
Ich meine, es gibt immer die Sache, weißt du, wie geht die Redewendung noch? Es gibt immer 2 Seiten. Hier ist der Händler, wa? Also,
Good day to you. What do you need?
ich meine, vielleicht hat er auch einen Grund dazu, der Sigismund.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. May the Lord watch over you.
Ich habe in letzter Zeit, in den letzten Tagen, da habe ich Vikings geguckt, die Serie. Oh, ich will nicht kaufen. Und das ist der einzige Grund, wieso ich überhaupt das Spiel spiele. Habe ich irgendwie voll Lust gehabt auf irgend so ein Mittelalter-Spiel. Und das ist das Einzige, was mir eingefallen ist. Außer, wer ist das andere noch? Mountain Blade oder so. Bannerlords. Aber das ist ja noch im Early Access ein super buggy. Nicht, dass Kingdom Come Deliverance nicht buggy ist. Es ist Sehr buggy. Was können wir dir denn mal verkaufen? Oh. Karotten? Und wo ist denn eigentlich... Das ist Condition, okay. Die Suppe... Wie wäre es mit ein paar Karotten? Der Rest hält eigentlich noch recht lang, ne? Aber bringt uns nicht besonders viel. Käse. Wie wäre es mit Käse? You get 7. Oh. Wir haben... Damn, Saver-Schnaps. Brauchen wir den überhaupt? Ich meine, wir können ja so speichern, ne? Und ich glaube, sonst gilt der nur als Alkohol. Er bringt kein Nourishment, kein Leben, keine Energie. Der hat nur Alkohol. Hält für immer. Und den können wir einfach verkaufen, oder? Ach, der hat gar nicht so viel Geld. Okay, ein weniger. Was ist denn das? Oh, ich kann das ja hier machen. Basket. 30. Ich will gern... Warte mal. Food. All. Ne, Sell. So, Nummer 2. Dann nehme ich einfach den Käse wieder. Oder die Karotten. Den Käse. So, vielleicht können wir dann das auch ein bisschen verhandeln.
I'd like to
hier.
discuss the price.
Aye.
Du hast ja eh nur... Du hast noch 50.
Since it's you.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
Oh,
That's a sum I can live with.
Hey. Geld, 54. So. Wo sind wir eigentlich? Da ist die Burg. So, es ist 11:30. Fast 3 Stunden gestreamt. Muss leider wieder aufhören jetzt. Morgen früh aufstehen. Ja. Ich muss jetzt zu Bett. Leider. Setzen wir jetzt hier hin auf das Bett im Spiel. Da auf den Hocker hier. Kann hier sitzen. Inventory. Dann, okay, ich kann gar nicht ins Menü gehen von hier. Dann speichern wir. Und dann sehen wir uns morgen. Morgen ist Freitag. Das heißt, ich kann länger streamen. Wenn ich denn auch lang genug wach bleiben kann, heißt es. Ansonsten auf jeden Fall sehen wir uns morgen. Geht's weiter mit Kingdom Come Deliverance. Macht echt Spaß, ehrlich gesagt. Auch wenn wir bisher zum größten Teil nur Cutscenes hatten und noch nicht wirklich einen richtigen Kampf. Aber bisher, ich freue mich auf morgen. Wie auch immer, wir sehen uns morgen. Ich wünsche euch eine gute Nacht. Tschüss.